Oh, hello there. I'm Blunty. Just casually doing a bit of logging here. Oh, don't you just love that sound? Oh, beautiful, beautiful sound. This one too. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's so pretty. The sound design in this game is just second to none, isn't it? It's just so spectacular. So, as you can see in the down below there, I've just reached level 25, which is when season rewards starting to unlock. So let's talk about that and have a look through, because the season stuff is something that even I myself have never touched. I've played this game since it was in closed beta. Played it at launch, came back to it like a year later when they did a bunch of rejiggering, gave it another go. And now I'm back to it again with the Aeternum relaunch. But Seasons is just a mechanic that I've not ever touched. So let's hop in together and see how enticing that Battle Pass kind of system is. So let me go into town, find somewhere safe to stand. We'll have a chat. Actually, you know what? First off, I just want to cut. I'll be right back with you. I just need to collect these soul notes. Just give me a sec. Just a little bit of crafting experience. If you're really keen-eyed, by the way, if you're really, really keen-eyed, you might notice a secret on screen right now that will give you a hint about the behind-the-scenes production of this particular episode, I guess. I've filmed some stuff out of sequence. Can you tell what I've done? Leave a note down below if you can see what I've done out of sequence here. Anyway, let's get to it. Carve your destiny through the depths of Aeternum to uncover the seasonal armor and weapon skins, transmog tokens, and other treasures long lost to the outside world. Welcome to the Cursed Isle. Mysterious artifacts of unknown origin continue to tempt even the most ambitious adventurers, where the gowl of power turn the tide in battle when your mana is low, or will the grace great sword for greater offensive speed. Plunge into your next quest with the nautical gladiator armor and weapon skins. And on it goes. You get the idea. Seasonal thing, Battle Pass style, what's a doover. So, as you can see, I've already hit level 25, so I've collected a little bit of season experience already. So, let's go up to Journey first. So, we've got several chapters to work our way through, and these are, of course, the things you want to be doing to earn your way through the season. Complete 3 activity cards, we'll get to that in a second. Kill 150 lost enemies, which is what I've done to earn the experience I've got so far. But yeah, as you go through, you see all this kind of stuff you would do ordinarily in the game, but maybe you want to focus on completing some of these. So elite chests, for example, you might want to focus on finding those to cap off if you're getting close to reaching the top of that one. I'm sure you guys know how the seasonal pass stuff works by now. Surely you've played enough games. I mean, this is nobody's first game ever, right? So, as usual, we have the 2 tracks, I guess you would call them, the premium level and the free level, and the difference being the premium level gets more stuff like transmog tokens, for example, which you can't earn in. You used to be able to earn those in game. There used to be a once a week chance to get these from a special chest. They took that away. You can buy these outright for cash in the cash shop, but these are transmog tokens. You'll need to do certain kinds of transmogging. So they're quite valuable. And of course, you'll get those in the premium pass. I don't know whether there's any in the free pass yet. We'll have a look as we go. But yeah, you can scroll through these and see the kinds of rewards we're talking about. A lot of them are resources and dyes and, bits and pieces like that. Nothing that's going to give you a competitive edge, let's say, if you're PvP. Like, you're not going to get super hyper special weapons, but you will get super hyper special weapon skins, which are pretty. That one, for example, seems kind of pretty. So now let's move on and see what else we got as we go through. So what have we got here? This is a Season's Elemental Gift, a little box full of stuff and things, motes and essences, crafting kits for resources, vials of Azoth. They're quite valuable because Azoth, as you might have discovered by now, is a resource you spend on crafting and fast traveling mostly. But there is a cap on it. You can only hold so much at the same time. So having these vials, which you can get elsewhere in the game, by the way, this is not the only way to get them. But having those in your pocket just to refill your Azoth when you really, really need to, when you're burning it up, that's really handy to have. So keep an eye out for those. Also, we've got Marks of Fortune, and these are in-game currency. These are things you can buy with real money, so they're quite valuable as well. Those are to encourage you to spend on the real money store, or just top off what you've got on the real money store. Sneaky bit of psychology there. Ooh. So that is an artifact. So the artifacts are special kinds of items. You can only have one of each. So these are legitimately a advantage in game. So I actually misspoke before. Look at that. There is actually an advantage in the stuff you can unlock it. That's a proper piece of equipment, not just cosmetic. There's a 700 gear score piece of armor that gives you 32 magnify, plus 32 to whatever my highest attribute is. I don't think that was in the game last time I played magnify. I don't remember that. That's cool though. Desperate energy. If you hit an enemy while your mana is below 50%, gain 4 seconds of 25% increase to damage. Well, that's not really going to affect me because I'm not actually using mana in my build right now, so I'm never going to be low on mana. But still, though, that kind of stuff being in the past. Ooh, okay, I definitely misspoke before. There is absolutely advantage stuff in here, not just cosmetics. Someone told me something different, but either they've changed that or that other person was wrong. I was misled by bad advice. Cool drum skin. What do we got over here? Seafarer's sickle. Hey, harvesting things are in here too. That's cool. So yeah, you definitely want to keep an eye on this seasonal pass thing. There is stuff in here that is genuinely practical, useful, not just pretty stuff. Hey, look, free transmogs in the free track. There you go. Well, one transmog. Still better than 0. What else have we got here? We're already 4 pages deep. More dyes and whatnot. More gold. Another helmet there. Oh no, wait. The headwear skin. That one. So that's a transmog. What's this? Faction tokens. Ooh, faction tokens. Yeah, lovely. Those are very, very handy to have for certain things, especially crafting resources when you're making, say, bags to sell or whatnot. That's what I spend a lot of my tokens on. And what do we? Ooh, fancy pickaxe. I like that. But yeah, you get the idea as we scroll through here. Definitely worth keeping an eye on this stuff and focusing on it. And I feel two ways about having premium season pass stuff. But you know, if you're the most dedicated player and this is your go-to game and you're playing several hours a day, or you know, this is your entire weekend, then sure, maybe it's worthwhile buying you any premium. I've done it in a couple of games, a couple of times, not very often though. But I do like having stuff like this in general. Even if they do sort of trade on FOMO with the premium stuff, just because it gives you something to work towards. You know, you go into the game, you're going, well, I've got a couple of hours to kill. Oh no, I'm going to potter about in New World or whatever your game is, and well, what am I going to do today? And you look at your dailies or your weeklies if they've got them in that game, or you look at your season pass and you go, okay, I'm going to work towards that today. I do like having that. So, activity card. I'm not entirely sure how this works. Some sort of stamp system. Select any highlighted square to stamp the card. So let's see if we can figure this out. Stamp the card to earn 50 season XP. Fill a line. Oh, it's kind of like Connect 4 kind of deal. Okay. So there's a little bit of strategy in earning extra points with your stamps here. Yeah, again, this is the kind of stuff I was talking about with your equivalent of dailies and weeklies, but I guess they're not time-gated like that. But yeah, complete a couple of PvP faction missions, for example. 2 of those, and you've got a stamp to fill up one of these skull thingies here. So yeah, you pick and choose which ones you want as you sort of do the Connect 4 game here. So, alright, what am I going to do here? Is there a path I can avoid PvP? Yep, I can do the top row and avoid PvP altogether. If I don't want to do that. Everywhere else seems... I wonder if diagonal works. Someone tell me in the down below. Does diagonal work? Or is it just the horizontal and vertical lines? But you can complete the card for another 150 XP and earn up to 3450 season XP per card. What a weird number. Anyway, so let's start ticking off some things here. So we'll tick off that, and there we go. We got those 2. So now I need to do one of these skull ones, one of these plant ones. So kill a named enemy in Cutlass Keys, or let's see here. We can heal damage. Yeah, we'll get to heal damage pretty easily. So yeah, we don't even have to worry about that one. We'll just we'll pin that so we can keep an eye on it. And then what are we going to do for the skull one? Can we, you know, we'll do a duel. I can do that later today. I'll just get a friend to duel me, and I'll earn that, and we'll go all the way down that side. Easy peasy. Alright, so now coming back up to that journey list, we can see the stuff and things we need to do. And oh look, I can claim that one. So we'll go ahead and manually click that. So these don't automatically trigger when you do them. You have to come here and you claim them deliberately. Which is a bit awkward, but fine. Let's see, what else? Are we close to anything else here? Well, we can do a few more town projects. That's pretty easy to clean up. So, if we wanted to buy premium, what are we looking at here? You can buy premium with 20,000. Those little special coins, which I always forget the damn name of. What are they called again? Marks of Fortune, that's it. So, cash-wise, if you want to just spend it out, we're looking at about 30 bucks Australian. So, what's that? That'd be like 25... 20 bucks American or something. Yeah, so you can pay your way directly there to the premium pass for 20 or 30 bucks, which a little bit more expensive than some games I've played for a premium pass, but, you know, depends on how much you value the rewards that come with it, I suppose. And if you're wondering, that 1,000 Marks of Fortune I've already got there, I didn't actually pay for those. Those were a reward from a few years ago when when the servers got all munged up or something. And the devs were like, oh, sorry about that. Here, have some free Marks of Fortune. But of course, they gave you just enough not to be useful. there's not much you can buy with 1,000. I can't even buy a finger guns emote as a deal with 1,000. Jeez. And of course, as you can see, actually, I'll just move my camera so you can see it a bit clearer. Up the top there, those things we pinned in our activity list are now listed up where our quests are, so you can keep an eye on them. I don't know why my heal damage is suddenly reset to 0. Didn't we have some of that already? I'm sure I did. Let's just have another look at that, shall we? Yeah. It says here I've already healed for 3,500 or so out of 5,000, but for some reason it says 0 out of 5,000 up the top there. I'd like to know what the deal is with that. Thank you very much. That seems weird. Let me know in the down below if you guys are seeing any weirdness, or if I've misunderstood how that works, perhaps. If you're a veteran player and you know how this stuff works, but I suspect that's some sort of weird bug. I wonder if it will correct itself once I heal some damage out in the world. But yeah, you can pin those things so you can keep an eye on how close you are to completion for those various stuff, which is always handy to have. Oh, by the way, just on that. Just want to run down here real quick because there's something I want to show you that seems to slip under a lot of people's radar. They don't notice it, and it's like crazy handy to know about. Hidden in plain sight kind of deal. So, pretty much any craft, or actually not pretty much, but all the crafting stations. Say you're trying to craft something, but you don't have the stuff, like a treated bow, for example. What I need to know what stuff I need to go get, to go harvest, to go craft, or to go buy to make myself a treated bow here. Well, you can just pin the recipe. It's right there. Track this recipe in your journal. So we pin that, and it tells you what you need to go get. And as you can see there, underneath all my quests and stuff, recipe for treated wood bow. So it tells me exactly what I need to go find, how many I've found already, and when we're ready to do the recipe. So keep an eye out for that. At all the crafting stations you can do that. You can just pin the recipe to keep an eye on exactly the kind of stuff you need to go get. But pretty much everyone I've shown that to has gone, oh my god, that's so handy. I wish I knew about that sooner. Because, you know, people are making notes. People are trying to remember what to buy. I need to buy 4 fish oils from the trading post in order to make this recipe. What else did I need to get? I don't know about you, but I'm like that. I can never hold this stuff in my brain for long. My brain just doesn't hold on to that information for whatever reason. So yeah, being able to pin that recipe is awesome stuff. So that's a little bonus tip for you as we talk about the season stuff today. Yeah, that's all I've got for you today. I'm going to go continue working on my faction introductions here and get those all cleaned up. That's another thing, by the way. You should join a faction as soon as you can. I've left it slightly, you know, I think that opens at about level 17, but I've lamented it. But unlock all the faction quests. That way, if you want to join a faction later, you don't have to clean up all the remaining missions. Do them all first until they ask you to make a choice. Don't make the choice. Do all the faction missions, introduction missions. That way, if you do ever want to change factions, you're just ready to go. You can just click a button and make it happen instead of having to do a bunch of quests, and it's just kind of annoying when all you're trying to do is change factions. So yeah, two tips for you. And definitely join a faction. Even if you don't care about multiplayer stuff and you don't care about the faction stuff, joining a faction is a bit of boost XP. There's some other benefits here and there as well, to do with town ownership of companies and stuff. And also, there are certain things you can only buy from faction stores that you will need for crafting very valuable stuff. So there you go. Three helpful things I just told you. So yeah, leave a like and a comment in the down below. And let me know how you're going with the game. I'm eager to know. Because... Yeah, I'm loving being back in this game. It's the level of polish it has now, and how it feels to play, and what they've done to the story. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying myself. So, thanks for watching. I'm Bloody, and we'll catch you next time. And yeah, thank you as always to the patrons. See you in Aeternum, I guess.